Trump won. And I want to congratulate you all. You know, as Christians, you did win. What did you win exactly? You won the world. You hitched your train to Trump and he gave you the world. But I believe there's a scripture that says, what does it profit a man to gain the world but lose his soul? And make no mistake, you lost your soul. You lost your soul partnering with someone who is as evil and despicable as they come. Not only did you lose your soul, you lost your witness. You lost your ability to witness, which is a major part of you being a Christian. You have to be able to witness to others. Others ain't listening to you now, because there are people that are not in church who can see evil better than you who are in church. So even Jesus himself said, salt that loses its saltiness no longer serves a purpose. So a Christian who loses their testimony and their witness as a Christian, what is your purpose? So it reminds me of when the devil was tempting Jesus and the devil said, hey, I will give you the whole world if you would but bow down to me. And Jesus said no. Christians today were offered the world by the devil, and y'all said yes. And so the last thing that this reminds me of is a scripture that's not really talked about in Christian circles. It's when Jesus is talking about the last days, and he says when he comes back, all the Christians are going to rush to him and say, Jesus, Jesus, it was me. Remember me? I'm the one that prophesied in your name. I did videos on TikTok singing your praise, and I shared scripture on social media, and I cast out demons, and I tithed, and I did this, and I did that. And then Jesus looks at them and he's going to say to them, depart from me, I never knew you. And this is because a lot of Christians' hearts are not like Jesus's hearts. Oh, and another thing, what is this weird fascination with people legislating Christianity? You weren't forced to accept Jesus. No one changed laws for you to go to church. You accepted Christ on your own. Anyone that went to religion typically goes on their own because it's about a relationship. But you all want it legislated. You want Jesus and God forced down people's throats. That is not of God, because check this out. Jesus himself, when he was on this planet, he did not legislate Christianity. He did not go to the government and tell them to change the laws. He was here and he didn't do that. So what makes you think you can do that? The audacity, the audacity. You do realize that's pride and arrogance, right? I'm just saying. So for those of you walking around here talking about you won, please understand that a win attached to the devil is an automatic loss. Y'all be blessed.
Literally the antithesis of Christ. Let's break that down. Christ takes radical responsibility. Trump takes none. He diverts blame and claims credit no matter the situation. Christ engages with the most reviled and oppressed groups of people and treats them like equals. Trump treats everyone like garbage unless they can help him gain or maintain power. Christ fed the hungry and healed the sick. Trump resents what little we give to the poor and would rather see us all die than give us affordable health care. Christ is a study in humility. Trump is literally a narcissist. Christ condemned capitalism and warned that it would be harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven than it would be for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle. That's because money and power corrupt. And Trump is a prime example. Christ called for peace. Trump calls for violence. Christ said if the sight of a woman causes you to lust, you should pluck out your own eye. Trump says grab him by the pussy. Christ kept all focus on God. Trump only utters the word when he wants to virtue signal evangelicals. He honors himself, and that's literally the deception that the book of Revelation says the Antichrist will pull off. He will set himself up as God. His followers will wear his symbol on their foreheads. They will worship him.